If you didn't know already, well, Apple will be reporting their earnings after the close today, and that has got the rumor mill on high alert. This company has more blind items than a gossip column following Lindsay Lohan. So Chris Ciaccia and I are going to hack through all these rumors and get to the truth. Now, the first one we've got to discuss is a Forbes contributor that writes about sources inside Apple from Apple executives saying that they want Tim Cook to go. Now, Chris, this seems so nefarious because it was people inside Apple close to the executives. No one's named.
No, and of course not, because Tim Cook's not going anywhere. Tim Cook was handpicked by Steve Jobs and the board of directors. He's done an excellent job leading the company in the wake of Steve Jobs' passing. While the share price has seen a drastic decline since the launch of the iPhone 5, Tim Cook has plenty of leeway, and I would expect if anything were to happen, it would be at least 12 months out. He's not going anywhere today.
Right, and a CEO is never responsible for the price of the stock. That's completely out of their control and only under the control of market dynamics. Well, the second rumor we have to talk about is a FoxConn worker supposedly talking to China Business News saying that Apple has returned millions of iPhones due to substandard quality, dysfunctional problems. So, Chris, I mean, the numbers that they gave, 5 to 8 million iPhones returned, that's the number alone says that this is ridiculous.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's truthful at all. I mean, Apple has very, very high stringent qualities on its quality control for the iPhones and iPads. So it would make sense that perhaps we could see some quality control issues at Foxconn because the iPhone 5 is a little bit harder to make than the iPhone 4 and the 4S. But 5 to 8 million units, that's a number that's coming out of left field, and I don't buy it.
All right, and then the third rumor that we're going to talk about, this one is even beyond crazier than the 5 to 8 million phones return, that they're going private just to get the money to have 51% ownership in the stock is, again, just totally unrealistic.
Absolutely. Apple has $137 billion on its balance sheet as of the end of last quarter, but it's a market cap that's approaching $400 billion. Apple would need several billion dollars more to just think about buying 51% of the company, and private equity firms, while they're flush with cash right now, aren't exactly clamoring to take the world's largest tech company private.
All right, well, it does seem like a lot of these rumors are just for stock swingers, that is just trying to manipulate and move the price of the stock, not that it's any real news out there. That real news won't come until we actually get the numbers from Apple, which will be after the close. That's Chris Ciaccia, and I'm Debra Borchardt with TheStreet.